But nothing like your husband going into emergency surgery yesterday to have you thinking about all the things that you would dread about being solo. So yesterday, my husband had to go in for emergency surgery, and they called me in to let me know that this wasn't just your normal risk, because every surgery has its risks, and I know that, and we all know that, right? But they informed me, and they put all these warning bands on his arm, risk, high risk, because going into surgery, he was at a higher risk of having a heart attack or a stroke and not surviving. Now, on the outside, I did this, but on the inside, I look like this. I didn't know what to think, and I started to think of all the things that I would dread about being solo. And during the 3 long, torturous hours of waiting, I had a lot of time to think, especially because it was only supposed to last an hour and a half. So the first thing I started thinking of course, is all the mundane things, like sitting and watching TV, and I wouldn't have him to watch TV with me anymore, and make, light conversation and laugh at things. And I don't know. It's like, those really hit you, and you just I don't want to go through that, And then you start thinking of other little things like my husband, he brings me boba tea, which he knows I absolutely love. So if he's out and about, and he'll surprise me with a boba tea, or even sometimes some flowers. And those are so special. I mean, those little moments that you kind of take for granted on the day-to-day. But when you're put in the situation while your husband's in surgery, you start to think about those things, and it's rough. It's really rough. You start dreading. And then, of course, I thought about the other things that he does for me. He takes out the trash and he cleans the toilets, because those are 2 things that I absolutely hate doing. I just despise doing those things. And he willingly does those. And I pick up other chores, and that's okay. And it works well for us. Or what is encouragement? Not too long ago, there was a situation where I needed a new car, and had the option of my dream car, which was a Camaro convertible, or a practical car. And me being practical mom all my life, as a single mom, I was going to go for practical. And he was there to encourage me and said, don't do practical. Why are you doing practical? Get your dream car. And with that, I've been driving around in my dream car for the last, how long? It's been like 7 years. Just seemed like yesterday. Or listening to him play his ukulele every night or every morning. And it's just so beautiful. And now, don't get me wrong, when he was first learning how to play the ukulele and all those beautiful Hawaiian songs, it was like nails on the chalkboard. Not good. But now that he's good at it, it's so beautiful. And I absolutely love listening to him play his ukulele. And who can forget about all the times when I'm sick? Not that I'm sick very often, but when I am, he is always there to bring me some hot tea and comfort me and make sure I'm okay. I wouldn't have that. Now, of course, the worst thing would be that he passed, and it just tears me up thinking about that. Because, for 24 years, I was a single mom raising my kids, so I know what it's like to be solo, and I don't know. I'm not ready to go there again. Well, not just yet. And is it going to happen? It could very well happen. Because my husband, he's almost 20 years my senior, so it's very likely that is my reality. But not today. Not today. I don't want to deal with it. And thankfully, after those 3 long hours of waiting, the doctor finally called me and said, your husband's okay. come and see him. Now, of course, he was a little loopy and he didn't really know what he was doing or talking about, but he's okay and he's resting today and he's doing very well after his surgery. So I am so thankful for that. I'm so thankful I ran into you today, and thank you for listening and letting me spill my soul to you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.